We're back outside again. Been a week and a half since they've been able to be outside because it just hasn't been warm enough out. And today is pushing it. It's in the upper 60s, but I generally don't like to bring them out unless it's sunny but there's no wind. And it's a little humid, so it kind of makes it appear a little warmer. And so I thought, I think it'll be okay. Bring them outside for a couple hours. Because I can definitely tell when they need it. And then sometimes I feel bad, lately anyway, when we're in the sunroom and they're looking out here and I'm thinking, they're probably thinking, how come we can't go out there? My daughter's mowing. I think she's done actually. She's putting it back. Or at least done for the day. They're so nosy. They like to see what she's doing. Need to go get you guys your food, huh? We just walked in here, and I like to capture it when we first come out here because they're so excited and they just run and jump. I need to go get their food here in a few minutes. So I finally got my warehouse moved over here, actually all but one load, and I'm going to finish that up this weekend because my goal was to have all that done by the end of April because I want to start on their enclosure in May. So I am barely making my goal because this weekend is the last of April, and I'll have it done by the end of April. So that's a good thing. It's not all organized yet over here, but it's over here and that's all that matters. So it's not that big of a deal because that I can do while they're outside playing here. But moving the warehouse over, I couldn't have them outside while I did it because I just don't feel comfortable being away for that long and then being outside. I don't know. I don't know why. I just don't feel comfortable. I just don't feel comfortable letting them be outside here if I'm not going to be home. So in a week, a little over a week, we got some big things coming. Huh, Petey? Huh, Nikko? Yeah, we're starting on the enclosure edition. And I got some big plans. You can see I've already started see all those panels, those fence panels up against that fence there, all those horse panels. That's what I use for the roof in here. And so I bought those a couple of months ago because the cheapest place I could find them at last year was Orscheln's. And there was an Orscheln's a couple months ago that was closing out their store. You way up down on that perch. They were closing out their store, and sorry, Petey's crawling all over me. And so I got those panels on sale, and I'm pretty happy about it because I saved $300 buying them a couple months ago. And so I'm pretty happy about that. I know that, you know, $300 is what I saved, and I know that doesn't really seem like that much, but hey, I'm not independently wealthy. I have to work, and I work hard for my money, and so if I can save some money, I get pretty excited about it. So anyway, so I got those ready to go, and then I have some fake rocks I'm going to put in here. I'll go show you those here in a minute. And then I have a tree that I'm going to put in here. Now it's a dead tree, but it's a tree that they can climb. When I had my little warehouse built on the property, there was a big bald cypress tree that was right in the middle of where I wanted it. So I had to have that pulled up, and I thought, hey, I'm going to put that in the baby's enclosure in their addition. And so I had the guys that had it pulled out, I had them move it over here. It's on the other side here. I'll go show you that here in a minute too. But you know, I can't have a real tree in here. I'm sorry, Petey's crawling all over me. Because any tree that's going to be strong enough to withstand 2 monkeys jumping around on it is going to grow taller than 12 feet. And this enclosure is only 12 feet tall. So it's going to have to be a dead tree, but that's okay. Still a tree. Still a tree for them to climb, but it's going to take a lot of work. I'll go show you the tree real quick. So here's the tree that is going to go in their addition out here. And it's a 30-foot tall tree. So it's going to take a little bit of trimming down. And then I've got a lot of this branches. I'm about to get the chainsaw out here in the next couple of days and start getting this tree ready to go, because it really needs to be cleaned up. I need to make sure all those branches are safe for them to climb on. So all the ones that would break, I need to trim those up and get this thing cut down to size. And there's actually a couple of stumps here that when, here's more panels that I'm using for their enclosure, but a couple stumps here that's going to go in there as well for them to, something else to sit on or climb on. So, yep, there's that tree. I'm so excited they're going to have a tree to climb. Even though, like I said, it's a dead tree. And these are the fake rocks that you can get that they're made of like a plastic resin type of thing. And I have 6 of them. And those are going to go in the enclosure. I'm going to kind of dig into the ground a little bit so that I make sure that they don't tip over. I don't want them to get hurt with them, but that's going to look really cool in there. So there's the enclosure as it stands right now. And it is 30 foot by 30 foot. And so the addition that I'm about to add to it is going to be another 30 foot by 30 foot. So they will have 1,800 square feet if you want to go by square feet, although it should be cubic feet because you got to take into account the height. But anyways, if you just count the square feet, that'll give them 1,800 square feet out here to play in. And that's this year. Next year, I might add on to it again. Well, I'm definitely adding on to it next year, at least a little section, because I'm going to build them a gardening area where I can grow them some veggies and herbs and stuff, and then they can go and just kind of forage through it. But I don't think I'll get that done this year. I'm going to try, but I don't think I will. I've got too many other projects that have to get done, and but building the addition to this is the most important thing to me, so that they have some more room. And there'll be another little jungle gym in here. And then over in the corner there, it's going to be empty for now because I don't know that either one of them is going to show an interest in swimming. Nikko stands more of a chance than Petey does. And if either one of them, and it doesn't matter if just one, it doesn't matter if both of them don't, but if at least one of them shows some interest in swimming, then I'm going to build them a nice waterfall pond, high filtration waterfall pond, and it's going to be so nice. But I'm not going to build it if they're not going to show an interest in it, because I don't want to waste the money doing it. I don't mind spending the money on them, but I don't want to waste it if it's something that they're not going to be interested in. So, okay, I need to go get their food ready and bring it out here to them. He just eyeballed me bringing this out here. He saw that corn, and I hung up the other stuff first, but he just followed me along here because he saw that corn. He was so excited about it. Yeah, you haven't had corn for, gosh, it's been a couple months, huh? Oh yeah, like that corn. Yeah, Nikko's gonna have to probably wait until Petey's. Well, I don't know if Petey will share with him or not. Petey's actually pretty good about sharing food with Nikko. But I don't know about the corn. That's some good stuff, huh? Nikko's like, I want some. I want some corn. Might have to start putting 2 of them out here, but I don't want to put 2 full cobs of corn out here because that's a lot of corn for 2 little monkeys. So I might have to either cut those in half or just start buying the half ones. And then I can put 2 supper ones out here so that they can each be eating on the corn at the same time. That's Petey's favorite. Oh my goodness, he loves his corn. Hey there, Nikko. Nikko's picking at the grass. That's some good stuff, Petey. You like that corn? It's my favorite. It's my favorite.